Hey guys, we're just about to take off from LA. So here we go, first flight of the trip. We made it. We just landed in London. It was a super quick, easy flight. We flew with Virgin Atlantic. It was 9 hours. We got some sleep. We're waiting for our bags. We're gonna take the train into London and get the day started. So we'll see you there. Bye.
After getting off the train, I noticed I was not mentally prepared for the rain. I was a little shocked at first, but quickly realized that London is even more beautiful rainy. It's just the vibe. So we dropped off our bags and then headed to Chinatown for lunch. We stumbled across a small dumpling house called Beijing Dumpling, and we enjoyed a cup of Chinese tea and some dumplings. We walked from Chinatown to Piccadilly Circus, which is a busy intersection with a fountain called Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain. And by that time, the time change was getting to me. So I battled that with a warm cappuccino, and we continued exploring and walking around London because it is seriously stunning. We wandered over to Buckingham Palace, and I was starstruck. Right behind us was the Victoria Memorial. It was unveiled in 1911. On our way to the British Museum, we shared a hazelnut chocolate bar from Barnaby. It was like the smell that lured us in. I didn't take many videos in the British Museum because I was exhausted by this point, but the museum was awesome and we really enjoyed it. And that pretty much summed up day one for us.
Second day in London. We gotta bundle up because it's been cold and rainy. But yeah, today we're gonna go explore the city and do some sightseeing, try some yummy food.
First thing, we walked on over to the Horse Guard Parade. This is where the military holds like ceremonial parades. We walked through the Horse Guard building and then we admired the King's Lifeguard. And we passed through Wall Street, which led us to the Elizabeth Tower, or better known as Big Ben. And let me tell you, I was obsessed. After we walked across Westminster Bridge and enjoyed views of the Thames River and the London Eye. We stopped off at a nearby park to soak up the sun, and we decided to take an Uber boat to Greenwich. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful floating down the river. We really got to see a lot of London, including the Tower Bridge on the water. I would highly recommend doing this. When we got off in Greenwich, we enjoyed the little cute town, and we walked through the market, which was super adorable. After that, we walked through the Naval College nearby, and it was really amazing just how old the architecture was there. We walked through to Trafalgar Tavern, and we grabbed a pint of beer, and we enjoyed it next to the Thames River. It was kind of hidden to find, and it was a little expensive, but the vibes were immaculate. We loved it. In Greenwich, they have a footpath that goes underneath the river and shoots you out on the other side. It was built in like 1902, and it had even been repaired during World War II because the bombings in London. So we thought it'd be fun to walk through it, and we ended up on the other side, and it was a completely different vibe. It was so green and beautiful. We stopped off at many different parks, and we even found a huge farm we walked through and enjoyed all the cute animals, and then we sat in this meadow and took a quick rest. By that time, we were pretty tired, so we took the train back to our hotel and rested for the rest of the day.
Morning! We're on day 3 here in London. Today is probably going to be the funnest day for me because we're going to be going to the Natural History Museum and Camden Yards and also Borough Market. And in between, we're probably going to explore some other places and parks and stuff, so come check it out.
First things first, we were pretty eager to get some breakfast, so we hopped on a bus. All the transportation or the public transportation in London, you can pay using Apple Pay. You just tap on, tap off, especially going through the train. So we love that, made everything super easy. We got off the bus in Brick Lane to find this bagel shop. I didn't really love my bagel, but Chris liked his salt beef and mustard bagel. He enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good too. Next thing, we went to take the train to Camden Town. Now, we heard a lot about this place and it truly lived up to the hype. First thing, I stopped and got a coffee while we walked through the lively neighborhood. And then we made our way into Camden Market, which was actually featured on one of our favorite shows, Amazing Race. So we really had a blast exploring here. There were so many different foods and shops, and it was just amazing. Then we took the train over to Borough Market. This is another famous market, maybe too famous, because when I tell you I was overstimulated here, girl, it was a lot. I had to stop and get a beer. Then we took a peek at some other booths. Now I know this place is like world famous and it has really good food, but it was just too crowded to even enjoy. So we went on a walk across London Bridge. That's where we found the memorial, which was made to remember the Great Fire of London in 1666. Then we stumbled across a beautiful garden, which used to be a church, apparently, that the Blitz destroyed during World War II. This church was like centuries old, so kind of sad that it got destroyed, but it was transformed into such an enchanting garden. Shortly after this, we walked over to the train and hopped off in South Kensington. We were looking for some more coffee before we went to the museum. We found this cafe called Leto Cafe, and we got coffee and dessert, which was really good. We just rested here for a little, and then it was time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the Natural History Museum. Initially, the outside architecture was stunning, like straight out of a fairy tale. The iconic blue whale skeleton hanging from the ceiling greeted us as we walked in, looking around at all the different artifacts and even some life-size dinosaur creatures. But then we got pretty hungry and it was time for dinner. This is kind of crazy, but we loved Camden Market so much, we went back. So we got back on the train and we found this restaurant there called Dark Horse, and we got some classic British cuisine, chicken pie and crumpets. It was very yummy. Now, after that, I was on a mission because I saw a long line of people at this dessert place, and naturally I wanted to try. It's called Humble Crumble, 3 words, OMG. So good. It was warm cinnamon apple mixture in a cup with shortbread on top and then hot custard literally overflowing the cup. Perfect for a cold, rainy evening. I loved it. Then we took the bus back because the train was really crowded and we went to sleep. It was a great day.
Hey guys, day 3 here in London. Today is going to be a pretty chill day, I guess you could say. We're packing up all of our stuff and moving from Covent Garden over to Heathrow so we can be closer to the airport, because tomorrow we leave to Dublin super early. So not much going to be going on today, but we'll see what we end up doing.
After looking through our bags and packing them up properly, we took about an hour-long Uber ride over to Heathrow, where we checked into the Moxie Hotel. Really adorable. I wasn't expecting it to be so cute because the rooms were pretty cheap, but the lobby was absolutely amazing. They had games, they had a bar, they had plenty of things to do there. So we grabbed our drinks and we spent the rest of the day at the hotel. So that concludes our stay in London. We're leaving, but I just wanted to do a quick overview. We really loved it here. It was amazing. The transportation, really quick, efficient. We took the train a lot. We rode the bus a lot. We took an Uber once. And overall, I feel like it was pretty cost effective. The restaurants, the food, and the beer here, pretty expensive. So we did some gas station. We had some food at the market. And we ate at maybe 1 or 2 restaurants, and we enjoyed it all. But yeah, we would definitely come back here, and I would highly recommend visiting London. It's a really awesome city, so much history and so much exploring. We found a lot of stuff to do for free, which was really good, and we were never bored. None of the days that we were here, we were bored. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Bye.